chị bảo đi mọi người là chị lại chắc là
Wołowina i kiełbasa. While the bottle of the bottle's always high. But with you, boy, your heart is waiting. 'Cause there's nothing like your love. Stay to sleep, whiskey.